Hello again, everyone. It's fantastic to see you back. One more of my little tutorials. So today we're on whiskey. Whiskey is a drink that I really genuinely don't like, but it's everything that gin wants to be. It is complex, it's interesting, it's good to drink by itself. It has a rich and varied history. Gin is just sad floor sweepings that we all enjoy because we like fresh drinks that we can drink easily. Now I'm going to show you what we can do with whiskey to make it more palatable. I'm going to show you one of my favourite cocktails in the world, the Manhattan, which I was first introduced to by my friend Stacey during a fabulous trip to Liverpool, which is much better than Manhattan because you don't have to get on a plane, it's not far away, and it's an awful lot cheaper, and frankly they do a lovely Manhattan. Basis for this, so we've got the base of the whiskey, which we're using a bourbon. There are different types of whiskey. This is an American type, it's a little bit sweeter. It's not quite as hard work as the Scotch whiskey or Irish whiskies for that matter, but it goes very well in this particular drink. We're using a red vermouth, the Rossa, and you'll see this is just a really basic one, it's a co-op owned one. Doesn't really make a difference for this. You're not going to taste the difference because you've got this bad boy ruining everything for you. And then we've also got Angostura bitters, and Angostura bitters are fabulous things. You will buy them maybe 4 times in your life, they last forever. They're actually like 50% proof, but you only put a tiny dash in. So if you ordered a virgin cocktail because you lost your mind, they would actually put this in even though there's lots of alcohol in it because it's such a tiny dash, it dilutes right down. In fact, the only good excuse is because you're pregnant, isn't it? Otherwise you should just be drinking. And even if, you know, you're going to have a baby soon, you should probably drink while you still can. Just a thought. I mean, I'm not a doctor, just take your own counsel there. So the basic pattern for this, we're going to use a little jigger thing. I'm going to use this little thing, which I don't usually use because just sloshing it in ain't going to work for this. And we want to use 2 measures for every one. And we're going to pop that glass to one side. I almost popped it in there. I'm going to use my little ice shaker. And we're going to use 2 of those. So let's see how steady my hand is. Oh, turns out, years of drinking, not very steady. Wow. That's interesting. We're going to just double up because I fancy 2 of these and it's a long afternoon ahead. Ooh, there we go. I needed a new tablecloth down anyway, don't worry. And then we're using 2 of these. Again, oh, if this goes on the tablecloth, I'm never getting it out. Oh, God. Be fine, come on, we can do it smooth movement. Okay, I dropped it from the actual bottle. That was amazing. Oh, give up on that. I'm just moving house now. There's no point. This is over. You've got the basis in that, but at the moment we've just mixed 2 drinks together, haven't we? We haven't actually made a cocktail. The Angostura bitters is what makes it a cocktail. Bitters are really important in cocktail making, and I don't really know why, but they're kind of rancid by themselves. They smell kind of gross, they are kind of gross, but the tiniest dash, quite a big dash actually, in your shaker, makes a huge difference and makes it taste really, really good. So interestingly for this one, we're not going to shake it. We're not using the top of the shaker, we just don't need it. Instead, we're just going to stir it. And the reason for that is you want it to come out a lovely, clear red colour. You want it to be beautiful. And if you shake it, it aerates it, and suddenly it's all gummy and crap looking. Now if you're home alone, much quicker to shake it, and no one really cares. Just literally bung it in the glass and get on with it. Drink it out the shaker for all I care. We've got to get through this together, guys. But because we're doing it for this, we'll do it properly and we'll put a bit of effort in. So we'll give that a stir for as long as I can stand it, really. The reason why I hate whiskey is because I think my brother really introduced it to my little brother, and one day he brought some whiskey over and we had a lovely evening and we drank a bottle of whiskey and we shared it and we just drank whiskey and chatted, and I remember great chat and it was wonderful. Anyway, next morning I woke up and I could feel my entire skeleton inside my skin. I thought I was going to die. I was outside of myself. I have never felt a hangover like it. It was like it was in my soul. So I've never quite forgiven it for that. But one of the later sessions I'm going to be doing, we will be looking at hangover cures, because very often the only way to get over a hangover is to get into your next drink. Right, so got a little pourer thing, got my lovely cocktail glass, and we're going to pour that in. And it isn't too cloudy, it's a nice red colour. Oh, I forget these glasses are really big. Fab, so that's that done. And then we have the thing that makes it most exciting. So my favourites, maraschino cherries. We're going to put a couple of these in, which for me is quite strange, I must say. There's a couple of those in, and then we're also going to put in the syrup, and a couple of spoonfuls of that, because it sweetens the whole thing right up. And I'm going to do this, because I've got no standards at all. Oh my god, that's so tasty. Oh, and then we're going to get a stabby thing. I'm going to get my red stabby thing, so it'll go very nicely with the drink. And stabby there, pop this on properly. And there we have a beautiful Manhattan. You can go to any bar, you can ask this, they'll know how to make it. They won't mess you around like they do with a martini with stupid questions. And it tastes delicious. Thanks very much, and next time we're going to be delving into the murky world of hangover cures. So that if you're an HGV driver, a nursery nurse, a care worker, you can have that drink in the morning to really get you through the day. Speak to you soon. Bye guys.